Okay, like I was saying, you start getting phone calls, you start getting emails from all these people. You're like, oh my god, I'm so popular. Everybody wants to hire me. And it's true. Um, maybe. The the job market, like the English job market in Korea is huge. So many people want their children to learn English. They want them to be fluent in English. You have so many options. You seriously, there's like the ratio to how many jobs there are and like how many people will take those jobs, it's just completely ridiculous. So, I'm going to tell you the things that you're going to be looking for in a job. So basically, if you have a bachelor's degree, you're going to be going to, you don't have any experience teaching English. Um, the thing is that when I was in Chicago, I was volunteer ESL tutoring. So make sure you do something like that, okay? Try to like volunteer ESL tutor English, try that stuff, get involved. So there's Hagwons. It's kind of like, it's a private place. Um, People will send their kids there. The age could be like 5 years old to 15. And also they have, programs for older people too, business people that are working. So, what you're going to be looking for is, it's going to be like, usually it's going to be a full-time position, kindergarten or elementary. You're going to want to find something in Seoul. The reason why is because Seoul's the big city. Everybody wants to hang out there. That's where all the cool stuff is happening. I'm not dissing on the country, okay? Alright, all you country people, don't be upset. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. I'm 30 minutes away from the city. I'm used to all of this stuff. I've gone camping too. I like the country. I really do. The only thing is that I'm not fluent in Korean. I haven't lived in Korea for like, a year. My friends are all in Seoul. If I go out in the country, and this is what my friend told me, he said if you go out there, there's going to be nothing to do, okay? And when you want to have fun, you're going to have to go into Seoul. So try to find a place, try to find somewhere in Seoul, either in like the suburb, and that's the other thing too. When they say Seoul, it could be a suburb, okay? It could be like Anyang or something like that. And it's kind of near Seoul, but it's like a little bit outside of Seoul. You're going to be looking, the pay is 2.1 to 2.3 million won a month. In a year, this is around $25,000. This is without the taxes and things like that, but that's what you're going to be looking at. Also, the starting date. I said that these things could be last minute. They could call you up, you can accept a position, you could sign the contract, and then when can I go? When can I start? Oh, you can start tomorrow. Seriously, that's what happened to my friend. Also, these places, they're going to pay for your plane ticket, going to Korea and sending you back home after you're finished. So, look, these are the things you're looking for. They have to pay for your ticket. Also, they provide housing. You don't have to pay rent. You have to pay utilities like the gas and electricity and things like that. Also, vacation days, okay? Usually you're looking around like 10 vacation days in the winter, 10 vacation days in the summer. These are things, Also, 50% of the health insurance that's going to be paid. Monthly health insurance you have to pay. Usually the school will pay 50% and you'll pay 50%. These are the health insurance premiums. Also, make sure your contract is super specific and everything is laid out, you understand everything. If there's any questions, ask your recruiter. And also the hours. It's kind of poopy to have hours like, let's say like from 1 until 9. That's not cool. Try to find something a little bit earlier. But if you do, that's going to limit your, the teaching to like little kids. So mine it's going to be like from 10 to 7, an hour lunch break. So, like 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. You want to find something nice like that. If you don't want to work that much, there's part-time, and there's also full-time that has less hours, but that's what you're looking for. So, like I said, you're going to be getting all these calls, all these emails, but listen, don't jump the gun. Just wait. It's easy. It's super easy to find a job in Korea to teach English. What's not easy is finding a good job, okay? So just take your time. Just wait. Don't get overly excited because you got an offer, okay? Do not compromise. Just just stick to it, hold your ground, and I'm sure that you're going to find something that will be able to suit you, okay? Also, don't take no shit from the recruiters, alright? Some of these people, I'm not going to say that they're going to lie, okay? I'm not saying recruiters are liars, because they're not. The people I work with have been very helpful and kind, but there have been horror stories. They don't tell you the whole thing because they want you to come there, because all they care about is getting the money, because every person that they bring to the school, they get money. They get paid for it. Okay? So, be careful. If there's something in the contract, like, I would look through my contract and it didn't say it had a washing machine, okay? Your apartment should be fully furnished, alright? There should be a bed, a desk, a TV, a stove, washing machine, heating, cooling, all that stuff should be in there. It's funny because in my contract it's like 2 spoons, 2 knives, 1 pillowcase. So yeah, and about my position, my thing that I've accepted, I said before 50% health insurance, but 100% health insurance is being covered by the school. Also, I'm getting 2.3 million won. Usually a lot of people that are starting off are getting 2.1, and I'm going to be having new housing. So yeah, also, when you're looking in your contract, how far away are the living quarters, your apartment, from the school? Usually they want your apartment to be close to the school. 5 or 3 minute walk, okay? If you have to commute an hour every day to go there and come back, do not take that job. That is a horrible job. Your housing should be minutes away from the school, okay? Also, look for transit. Are the trains close by? Are the buses close by? Another thing, when you are looking for a position, and once you see something you like and say, hey, this position looks good, what your recruiter is going to do is that they're going to say, I'm going to set up an interview with this company. So you will have a phone interview. You'll talk to somebody at the school, and they're going to ask you questions like, why do you want to teach English in Korea? Have you had any experience teaching English before? Have you had experience with working with little kids? So you talk to them. Basically, if you say, hey, Korea's awesome, I really want to go there and learn the culture and teach English, that's what I'm here for. I want to teach English. I want to help, I want to help kids out. I want to do that. Just don't say that you're a creeper. Basically, don't say, anything like that. And there's a high chance that you can get the job. Before you accept, though, I would recommend asking if you could talk to one of the foreign staff there, one of the foreign employees. Usually what happens is that one of them is leaving and you're going to be replacing them. So talk to them, ask them, how is this school? What are all the things? Is it good? Is it worth it? All those things. And it's a really good thing to talk to one of the foreign staff there. So once you accept a position, awesome. Yeah, I accepted it. Woo! Then they're going to send you the contract. Look over the contract, see, oh yeah, awesome, all this stuff, okay, cool. And remember, don't be like, hold your ground, okay? If there's something that you don't like, you tell your recruiter. Say, nope, I'm not accepting it unless you change this thing. I want this written in the contract, okay? You have to be tough. You have to be tough about it. Don't be too tough. Don't be a jerk, okay? So then once you have all your documents that I talked to you about before, the 7 documents, you send them over there, you send them to your recruiter, and then they send them to the school, and they send them to the Korean Immigration Office. It takes about a week. You get this visa code. Then what you do is that with the code, this is the process where I am right now. This is where I am right now. I'm waiting for the visa code to come. Once the visa code comes, you have to take that and some other documents. You have to take it to the Korean consulate close to you. You have to set up an interview. You have to interview there. And then depending on the consulate, it could take an hour, it could take a week, whatever, they will get you an E2 visa. And this visa allows you to teach English in Korea. Without this visa, you can't teach English. Not legal. It's illegal for you to be in Korea teaching English without the visa. And then once they do that, you got your visa, they get a plane ticket for you, and you are all good and on your way. So I'm going to tell you a little about what's going on with me right now. So I sent my documents. I'm waiting for the visa code. I should be getting it this Monday. And then once I get the code, I have to go to the consulate, have an interview with them, and they'll give me my visa, and then I'm good. Yeah, I could be leaving the 16th. I could be leaving the 18th. It's not set in stone. I'm not the one that decides it. But anyway, I'm gonna be going soon. In just about a week, I'm gonna be leaving. So all of you can prepare for. Well, these are the beginning. This is the beginning of the Korean adventure, but prepare for some awesome videos in Korea of me teaching English. I'm really excited. I'm not an expert in any of this stuff. These are all things that I've learned. There's different ways of going about doing this, and I've made mistakes, okay? You want to think about when you're sending your things to Korea through USPS, they can't really be tracked once it's inside Korea. You may want to think about sending your documents there with FedEx or like UPS or something like that. But anyway, like I said, yeah, I've made some mistakes, but luckily with the help of my friends, and reading and the internet, I've kind of got it all figured out. So again, thank you so much for all the people for watching, subscribing. I really can't wait to be filming and making videos because I really want to push this. I want people to become more involved. I want people to become more interested in Korea. It's an awesome place, and I hope that I can show you. I was just there for 5 days, but even that was completely awesome. So when you start seeing my videos, you'll understand why. Alright, this is the beginning to 1 year in Korea, maybe longer. Bye-bye.